Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another tower defense game. We're going to be having a lot of these within the next incoming months. And one of the first ones we have now is Anime Ultraverse. And I just wanted to show this game off. I'm not sponsored or paid anything. I just want to show it off because I enjoy checking out new games. And I enjoy putting you guys on new games to try out as well. So here's our three starter units we start off with. We have Rukia, Ghetto, and Cybermen. These are the most random starter units I think I've ever seen, but we're gonna go with Cybermen. Would you like to do a tutorial? Sure. Welcome, warrior. Your journey is about to begin for Anime Ultraverse. The path ahead is filled with power, purpose, and peril. Click anywhere to begin your destiny. Every hero's tale begins with fate. Now you're trying to summon one of your own. Oh, okay. It's just, let's just skip this. We don't gotta, I can't skip it. Alright, we're stuck here. Nice. So we can click summon, teleports us to us. Nice, I like seeing games have that. And we have the banner here. Oh, this is interesting. We have all of our rares, all of our epics, legendaries, and then mythics, and then a secret. We're just gonna summon real quick. And oh, I just got flashbanged. Holy crap. But here we go, summon animation. A lot of these games are starting to do one now, which is really cool. Did I just get something rare? I can't tell, but we got Cybermen, Killua, Ghetto. I'm just gonna skip through this. I don't think we're gonna get anything good. I'm gonna be for real. But this is interesting, bro. That was an interesting animation. Alright, so we are back. I just wanted to get rid of the tutorial thing that was on my screen. But here's all the menus and games and stuff like that. We'll check out everything. So we have the guide, which is just kind of like helping you get into the game. And you get gems and stuff like that just for trying it out. Sakura to grant blessings to your units. Coins, gems, shards. Okay. Well, there's a lot of these. That's actually pretty surprising, but yeah, so it's like a little tutorial to help you figure out the game. We have units, obviously, which we just saw earlier, which I believe I got it's a shiny Cyberman. And then we have items, warp areas, we have quests, profile, and then we have the shop. Which game has 3 times speed, 2 times speed, which is just, you know, for liking their game, which is really cool. VIP, which actually gives you a lot. What the hell? You get 20% discount on summoning, 100% gems in AFK chamber, 100% coins in AFK chamber, 50% trait rolls in AFK chamber, 50% stat keys in AFK chamber. And then we have Shiny Hunter, display all units. Everything else you would also expect from a game like this, like keys, rerolls, coins, gems. And I just got word from one of the owners that the game is actually releasing in 2 weeks from today. So I'm recording this on the 29th of August, so 2 days. So 2 weeks from now, this game will be releasing. So we have play, battle pass, and then Ant King, which is some kind of hard game mode. Here we are in the lobby. I was just given everything so I can showcase stuff for you guys. I don't know how much I'll be doing that because I'm not like a big showcasing unit. By the way, what this Orihime model is interesting, bro. Oh my lord, that's anime accurate for sure. And then look at the Bulma one too. Dang. Yeah, they are keeping anime accurate, but here we've got given all the mythics, I think, in the game. So we got Goku Black and stuff like that. And then we have the secrets at the top here. We have Julius, which a lot of these games always do Julius as a secret. Is he secret worthy? I'm not a big Black Clover guy, so let me know in the comments. But we have info, so there are passives in this game, it looks like. So there's the element, which just tells you what the element does. There's synergy, which is, I'm assuming, if you run him with other light units. And then skills, which looks like this is potentially their passives or maybe their abilities. We'll get in game and check it out, right? Because I don't know yet. But yeah, so we have the 3 secrets in the game. We have Beerus, we have Ant King, which I don't remember his actual name. And then we have Julius. So I'm going to put on Beerus. We are going to take off our Green Menace. Who's someone else we can throw on? Let's throw in Poseidon. Let's check out Poseidon as well. We'll just throw him on team. So we have this little area over here, which we have group rewards, which you can claim, get some rerolls and stuff like that. We have stats, which you can reroll your unit's stats. So like, let's say my Beerus, right? I could just sit here forever and just keep rerolling. It looks like I got a rare stat as well. Oh, you can lock. That is really nice. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna get S on everything on our Beerus. All right, so I just saw this too. Locking your units is actually doesn't take another item or anything. You can just lock the stat for free. It doesn't take anything extra, which is really cool. We have the evolution area over here, which is you don't have any evolvable units because all my guys are evolved, but you can check out your evolved units. We have traits, which I mean basically every game's gonna have this at this point. We have the index on the left here. So we have storm, which is the unique of this game, it looks like. We have assault, star, bandit, sniper, health, and then a bunch of other ones. This looks interesting. It looks like your characters have HP, which is something I don't really see these games do. We're gonna try and get Storm on our Beerus here because I want to make my Beerus the most broken he could be. I'm just gonna put my auto clicker on. We can talk about it. But this game so far it's not looking bad. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is when you open the UIs, it zooms in very fast. It's a little too much, and some of the UIs are not as smooth as I want them to be, and I hope those things can get ironed out because like I said at the start of this video, there's like 2 weeks till this game actually comes out for you guys, so they have a lot of time to fix all the complaints and talk about all the complaints. Alright, we just got star and I've been rolling for a long time, so we're just gonna have to keep that for now. But we have crafting over here, which is crafting special items. This is just for evolving your characters, stuff like that, nothing super crazy. And then we have milestone rewards, which obviously every game has. This is every 5 and it goes to 100, which is interesting. We can claim that. And I just realized I'm level 600, so we actually have the rest of our team open. We're going to put Orihime on, we're going to put Goku Black on, and we are going to put... Let's do Ant King. Let's just throw him on as well. Looks like your team. We have the index over here where you can check out all the units that are in the game. It looks like there's one that we actually didn't get. Maybe that's like the Kaiju number 8 guy, I think is who that is. And there's a couple of mythics we didn't get either. So there's actually a lot more characters in this game than I thought there were, which is cool. And then over here, what is this? We have mounts, which it doesn't look like there's any yet. Over here, we have limit breaking, which you can break back. You could break past your limits. Something. I didn't really read what it says. Oh, is this for level? Wait, so you get your max unit level, and then your limit break goes up. That's interesting. It goes up by 1. How much can this go up by, man? What? Why am I still limit breaking? 1 is the max, or sorry, 110 is the max level. And then we can get our Beerus up to that level right there. Let's just get everyone max level. Why not? Just so we can showcase stuff a little better. I don't know if this means anything, but it says food multiplier. And maybe by the amount of food you put in, the multiplier goes up. Maybe that's how that works. I'm literally just guessing, but we have leaderboards over here, which is the little leaderboard room. Obviously, there's no one going to be on it yet, but we have raids over here. We have play. We have emotes and we have challenges, and then blessings is something that I'm actually interested about. What is this? So infuse your unit with a randomized buff. So interesting. So let's just take my Beerus, right? Let's press bless. Oh, I get it. They're like curses. So let's see if we can you get a double positive? Is it possible? You can actually get a double positive. So these are similar to ARX Cursed Fingers, which I actually do. So here we go. We're just going to keep this. This looks like a crazy high one, so we're going to keep that. So that's basically cursing, and I don't believe there's anything else in the lobby for me to show you guys. I think I showed everything, summoning and all of that. So let's jump into play and let's try the game out. All right, so let's jump into one of the pods, and we have 4 separate maps. We have Namek, Hidden Leaf. This is like Marine Ford. I'm not entirely sure. And then some kind of Black Clover map. Then we have legend stages as well, which is I'm assuming where you're going to get a bunch of your Evo items, and then you also get Beerus from these as well. You get Julius from one of them, and then so these are just the hardest stages in the game. Let's go into the One Piece Infinite map and let's just see what the gameplay's like, right? So here we are in game. This is not Marineford, this is Sabori Park. This is what it looks like. So we have our settings here. Obviously, you have an auto summon, which is kind of cool. Summon, auto skip wave, and auto run. We're going to turn that all on. And then we have game speed. We have 2 times and then 3 times. We're just going to put it on 2 times, and we're going to place our Bulma down. She's obviously our money unit. She has a skill called Profit Machine. I don't know what that... Here, let's press info. All right, I don't think that works right now, but I think it's probably just saying that she makes money. And finally, she's a 1 placement. One of these games finally makes her 1 placement. We're going to place Beerus down. He's a ground unit. So your units have HP over top of them, which is actually kind of cool. His VFX aren't super crazy, but that's all right. I wasn't expecting a lot. So your units have HP, which is super interesting for a tower defense because not a lot of these games have done that. I guess AWTD has the food mechanic, right? So we have unit manager and info manager. This tells you bosses and what can drop. And then obviously the unit manager, we're just going to put Bulma on auto upgrade just so we can start making more money. And we can play some other people. We got Poseidon here, which we can see what he does. Applies cryo, which they need to add something that tells me what that does. Unless I'm missing it, but as of right now, I have no idea what these status effects actually do. But our Bulma's max. We can start maxing out Beerus. He has 11 upgrades, so we're going to be here for a while. And it looks like down here we have a health potion mechanic, which is kind of cool as well. I don't think we've gotten attacked yet. I just read that they said Infinite's HP scaling is a little off, so we're probably not going to be fighting anyone super long. But we just got a new... Oh, what is that AoE? Oh my gosh. Finger cannon. We're going to keep upgrading past that because that AoE is actual buns. But we got it. What is that AoE, bro? Wait, all units alert, a boss has appeared. Interesting. So it says Orihime is a healer, which is kind of cool because, like we said, you're going to be losing HP in this game. Next upgrade, we get the Ball of Destruction. So hopefully we can get off this line because this line is actual dog. And here we go, Ball of Destruction. That is a very small AoE. And then he gets another attack called God's Wrath. And then God's Wrath. Oh, he's full AoE. Okay, he's broken. He's... Dang. He's not... I don't know how bad money making is in this game, but he didn't look that expensive either. Let's go back to the lobby and let's see if we can try out a boss event or so. Let's go try a boss event and let's see how difficult this is because I want to just see the hardest content in the game. We're going to do elite difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty as well. All right, so here we are in game. This map is a little bright, I'm not gonna lie, but over here you can see the next enemy, which is interesting, and their HP is, whoa, 19,000. Holy, that's more than my Beerus does. Do they actually attack in the stage? Or maybe it's only bosses that attack? I'm still figuring this out, guys, so if I sound clueless, that's because I don't really know yet. But yeah, the difficulty has definitely spiked. Let's put on 2x speed. We're getting actually cooked, but I haven't really gotten attacked yet. I want to see that. Maybe we can live long enough to wave to 10 to see that, because I do want to see us getting attacked. But overall, this game has some pretty interesting mechanics. Health thing is pretty cool. The only things I have an issue with this game, and that's not like me taking a dump all over the game, I'm just saying the only things I do have an issue with is I think the UI doesn't look necessarily great. But other than that, I think they have a pretty good basis of the game and what they want with the game. A lot of the characters actually are doing pretty unique, cool things. And the character selection's cool. They're adding a lot of content, which is cool. And this game does have quite a bit of potential, at least in my opinion. We've been seeing games like Anime Guardians just rise out of nowhere and pop, not out of nowhere, but just rise from being a very small game to just being at 12K concurrent, which is great for them, by the way. Congrats. So this game could definitely go somewhere. I think there's room for improvement, and obviously they know that, and hopefully they make that improvement after this CC testing here. But thank you guys so much for watching. That's Anime Ultraverse. Make sure to check it out in 2 weeks when it drops. Join their Discord, which I'll have linked down below as well. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See you.